This is ELH4X4 doing stuff. Today we're working on the 93 Ford F150. And we're going to be replacing the right inner tie rod. Some places call it a drag link, center link. But we're going to be removing the right inner tie rod. I'll show you how we diagnosed that it was the inner tie rod. I'm going to be looking for play. This is the pitman arm. I'm going to be looking for play right in this area right here. I'm going to see if we can't get away with using basic hand tools. Alright, I just noticed something. I did not put a wrench to this vehicle yet. And it was taken to an alignment shop. Check this out. Okay, that one seems like it's tight. All right. Yeah, that's not cool. All right, I'll show you what we'll be using. .13/16 combination wrench. 2 hammers. Diagonal cutters or dikes. We could use pickle fork, we could use this front end service set, all right? But how many of y'all got this stuff? So we're gonna try just using 2 hammers. So we gotta take this front right tire off. Alright, I'm going to remove the cotter pin. .13/16. I mean, it may vary if it's probably metric too. Since we're going to be reusing the tie rods, outer tie rod, you know, some people will strike the tie rod and it mushrooms out the thread, and then they can't slide the tie rod end out of the steering knuckle because it mushrooms out, and they're replacing it anyway, right? Usually they're replacing it anyway, and they get to this point and they bang it out and it mushrooms it out, and then they got to get a pair of vice grips underneath here, and then so we're not going to do that. We'll be reusing this tie rod end anyway. You know, yeah, I can use power tools and all that stuff, but you know, we're doing it all with hand tools. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to strike the steering knuckle with the hammer. So if you got headphones on, it's going to get loud. sometimes it works. I guess it did break it free, but there you go. All right, now we'll work on the center one. We'll be looking at, you guys aren't even looking, here and this one. Okay. I guess I could go get the wrench that actually fits. Is that different size? No, I guess the nuts are interchangeable. we're replacing this one anyway. We're not replacing this, so you might want to protect the threads. There we go. I don't like the way that's sitting on there. Alright. I just gotta get this thing on there somehow. There we go. That's better. There we go. Is the pitman arm going to be the same? Let's try the hammer though. Let's try doing the hammer. Watch your ears. Right? Let's see what we got here. What the issue was. I mean, that's kind of loose. Alright, well, soak this thing down with some penetrating oil. It's a little mixture of WD-40 and transmission fluid. What we're going to do is we're going to measure from one end of the tie rod inner to the outer. From end of shaft to end of shaft is 41 1/4. Yeah, maybe not. There's the new one in comparison. All right, we'll start working on this, get this passenger side outer tie rod off. And as we said earlier, they even bent that out of the way. I don't understand that. Like, why would they bend this out of the way and then, I don't know. Anyway, so what we can do, we got our measurement. I wrote it down, or we can count how many times we spin this sleeve off. How many full rotations, if it wants to turn. All right, so we can get away with wedging it with a chisel, and now we can loosen it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, leave a comment on how many turns you think it was. All right, so what we'll do is we'll see if this is the exact same length. So, like I said, try to guess how many turns it took off. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Appreciate all the new subscribers also. Thank you for that. All right, so what we'll do is we'll just line up the end, or this hole, really. This hole. That looks about close. All right, close enough. And then we got our measurement. So I can screw it on, get the ballpark, and then I have a measurement. All right, we got the tie rod on the new one. All right, now we can tighten up the sleeve. It's a 15 millimeter, so I've been living the lie the whole video thinking that it was standard, and it's actually metric, so I apologize for that. All right, and you want to line these clamps up with the slit so it actually clamps down on the sleeve. All right. Okay. What's up with this thing? Can we spin it around and slide it over? Sure enough. Well, I don't know about that. There we go, I guess, huh? All right, let's get this thing back in, tighten it down. All right, can you guys see that down yonder? You always see me point. I'm just trying to make sure you guys are in frame. There we go. All I had to do was push out a little bit. All right. Let's get these things snug down. All right, you get the idea. All right, we'll finish off greasing the passenger side inner tie rod. Some people call it a drag link, center link, but I don't see it. I don't see a idler arm. There we go. I'll get the tire back on and we'll wrap it up. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at maybe toe in. Can you see that? that tire, they had a camber. It's off a little bit. But we're looking for the toe out. So that right front tire is toed out. So we'll take a measurement up front. From one tire to the other, and then on the back side we'll take the measurement. So I'll probably use this, the outside edge. Where am I facing? Outside edge as a reference point of this center tread, one side to the other, and then we'll see what we got going on. I always like showing you the tape measure upside down. I don't know why. I don't know why. Alright, we're looking at about 68 inches, yeah. 68. Let's go around that back side, see what we got. Look at that, 67. So we're off by a half an inch. We'll probably want a little bit more toe in. I don't know what the specs are, but it's kind of safe to say that you always want to be, you can't even say always. I mean, a guy does have a lifetime alignment, so we'll get him good enough to get down to the road. All right, I had to tighten it up. Let's see if that fixed it. Yep, that fixed it. Alright, let's see what we got. Just a little bit more. We're at 67 and a half, right? Almost. So, a couple ticks more. We'll back the vehicle up, drive it forward, and take the measurement again. Man, this is insane. There we go. I'm using the pliers the wrong way. Okay, let's see what that does. (67 3/8). Let's back up, drive forward, take another measurement. Wow. All right, see? So we gotta go the other way a little bit. Let's see where that. We're gonna have to drive it back and forth. 67. Whatever. That's 67 and a half. Let me bring it back just a little bit. I'm not looking at the right thing. Okay. Try that. All right, we got 67 and a quarter, or 3/8 in the front, and 67 and 5/8 in the back. And I say a 1/4 inch is more than good enough to get it down the road. So now all you got to do is just tighten up our collar. And this job is done. Thanks for watching.